Hey everyone, it is 10:44 on Tuesday, December the 20th. I basically woke up like 20 minutes ago and got ready. I'm getting ready to wrap the rest of Gabby's gift. I already have part of it done. I honestly love wrapping, and I'm getting way too into it this year. Like, I'm tying twine on it and ribbons and everything, and people are gonna hate me when they go to open their gifts, but I just love wrapping so much, and I like making it look cute, so they're gonna have to deal with it. I am so excited because tonight Bethany and I are going with some friends to see Rogue One. The first time I saw the trailer for it, I was basically in tears. Like, I was tearing up. That's how excited I was to see the movie. We're going to the 9:30 showing, and I'm really excited. My brother's gonna see it in 3D. We're not, because we're cheap. We didn't want to go to 3D, but I feel like 3D Star Wars would kind of scare me. Look how cute it is. I love this. I am so proud of this. I get to look at these 3 slides on the microscope. This one looks like a little leech or something. It's gonna eat you. This is my unamused face.
Peace. Peace. Utterbra.
Looking in microscopes gives me really bad headaches, so I'm glad that's over. I haven't shown you guys our Christmas tree yet, and I feel like it's kind of appropriate to do so, considering Christmas is in like 5 days or something. Ready for this? Ready? We have a clapper connected to the Christmas tree lights. I convinced my family to get a really tall tree this year. The angel is like a centimeter from the ceiling. I think this is my favorite ornament. I don't dance anymore, but I still think it's really pretty. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Brush. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing with my life either. I gotta go take a Spanish test, so wish me luck. I don't know what luck is in Spanish. I'm gonna smuggle a candy bar into the movie theater. I feel really guilty about this, but there is no way I'm paying full price for a candy bar this size. So it's now 7:58. We're gonna be leaving in a few minutes to go to Gabby's house because they are taking us to the movie. Since the last time you saw me in this video, I've taken a shower and done my makeup. I wonder how much taller I'll get when I put my shoes on. Hey, I'm so excited to watch this movie. I already told you that I was excited and cried during the trailer. My friend watched the movie on like premiere day, and she's actually watching the movie right now with my brother, like at this very minute. She was telling me before she left here that it's really, really good, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I have high hopes now because I had been thinking it might not be the greatest, because earlier in the year people were saying it was going to be really bad because they like refilmed part of the movie or something. I don't really care because it's Star Wars, and I'm probably going to like it no matter what it is about. I have no idea what it's about, but I'm still going to see it. I will give you a quick outfit of the day and then we have to go. So my choker is from 11th Gorgeous's store online. My green shirt is from Aeropostale. My jeans are Old Navy, and then my shoes are Walmart, and they're just ankle boots. Alright, I'm so excited. I think I've said that so many times in this vlog, like, are you excited?
Yep.
We're here. Laura's next to me. Hi.
These chairs are so comfortable. They're recliners. They are legit recliners.
Wow. I was not expecting that whatsoever. So it's actually Thursday night now, and I'm like a hot mess because I ran today and I haven't showered yet. But I really wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the movie before I finish this vlog up. If you haven't seen the movie yet, don't worry, I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I am going to talk about the end, but I'm not going to actually tell you what happens in the end. There's also going to be some hints what happens in the movie, but I'm not going to purposely give anything away. If you think you're going to learn too much from this video, just go watch something else. Like, it really doesn't bother me. Just keep in mind that my thoughts on this movie are coming from someone who is into video production, and so I see things that other people probably don't think is a big deal. So it might sound like I have a lot of bad stuff to say about the movie, but That's probably mostly just my opinion because that's what I'm into and that's what my eye sees when I watch movies and films. I just see like things that I don't like because that's what I do. If you watch this movie carefully, you'll notice that this Star Wars movie did not have the highest budget compared to the others. The animation in some places is really weird. Like you can tell that things are animated. There was this one ship and it was white. I don't remember what it was, but it looked like it was made of Legos. That kind of bothered me. Most of the rest of the ships and things that were animated were decent. You could tell it was animated, but that's just Star Wars and like animation can't be perfect 100% of the time. I can't exactly remember the guy's name, but he's like Admiral Talkin or something. He's like the head of like the Death Star in 4, 5, and 6. He's the guy with like the gray hair and like the weird ears. You can tell that his character in this movie was animated and it kind of bothered me. I will say, and I'm gonna tell you who's in the movie, so if you don't want to know like characters, original characters who are in this movie, like just stop watching because I'm gonna talk about that. Princess Leia, she's in the movie. You cannot tell she is animated. Like I honestly thought they hired someone who looked exactly like Carrie Fisher when she was in the first Star Wars movies, but she is completely animated and it looks amazing. Like I couldn't believe that when someone told me it was animated. I couldn't believe it. In general, the elements in the movie were like really consistent with the other Star Wars movies. When Disney first took over Star Wars, I wasn't sure like how consistent their movies would be with like George Lucas's movies, but you can see a lot of elements in Rogue One that are like consistent with the other movies. With that said, there are a lot of elements that are not really normal with other movies. For example, whenever you like were moving along in the movie to a place that was like new, like a new planet, it like told you the name of the planet and then under it said like who like occupies or like controls that planet and then like what it's used for, which was really nice and made things a lot less confusing. You kind of got like a sense of what was going on there and just weren't trying to start over from the beginning and figure out what was happening. Filming wise, there was also some elements that I had never seen before and that I personally liked. Some people may not, but I personally liked them. I think that's about all I noticed like filming and editing wise, so now I will move on to the actual story and the actors. Unfortunately with Rogue One, for the first, I would say 45 minutes to an hour, I was having a really hard time following the story, partly because remembering people's names was hard, and so when they would refer to a person, I wasn't sure exactly who they were talking to, so that was one of my problems with the beginning. The point in the movie where the storyline completely fit together for me was when the pilot said Rogue One. I won't say any more because then it'll just kind of give away what happens, but that is the point in the movie where it really started to make sense to me. Acting wise, mostly everyone was really good at their part except for the guy in white. I can't remember what his name was, but he wore all white and he was like on the Empire side. I can't remember his name. I don't know if the actor for the younger version was the same as the actor for the older version of him, but the acting of the younger version of him I didn't like that much. Like it was just kind of weird. It was just really strange and I didn't like it all that much, but it was pretty decent once he got to his older stage of life, which will make sense once you watch the movie, but he wasn't the best actor, okay? Most of the rest of them were pretty good. In the beginning of the movie, there is a lot of humor, which I really like. And that robot, you will love that robot. There was a lot of violence in this movie. Like basically the whole entire movie is fighting, which personally wasn't my favorite, but on top of that there was like no swearing whatsoever, which I really liked because they kind of defaulted to that in Star Wars 7, and I was really glad that they didn't do that in Rogue One, especially with all the fighting. The storyline is really good. Like the story is great, it's wonderful. The end though, oh my gosh, the end. I can't say much because I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but it is extremely unexpected. Like I was not expecting it whatsoever. On one hand, I like hate the ending, but on the other hand, I'm like completely commending Disney for what they did because I have never seen anything like it in any other movie or show like ever. The ending was so unexpected and like not what I was wanting that I kind of like didn't like it at first. I mean, I still don't like how it ended, but it's starting to grow on me. Like the movie is starting to grow on me and I still enjoy the movie as a whole. I just have to like come to terms with it. Laura tried to claim to me that Rogue One is like equal with Star Wars 7. I would not at all make that comparison. They're both good in their own ways. I would definitely say 7 was better than Rogue One. That's pretty much my rundown, my thoughts on the movie. I hope I didn't give anything away. I would recommend the movie, just be prepared because It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see y'all in my next vlog. Bye guys.